This is Donna D'Angelo from the Institute of Christ Consciousness with the Planetary Transformation Meditation Experience for January 12th, 2025. And let us begin with our usual centered prayer. Our Paradise Creator deities, Divine Mother and Father, and Mantra Ronson, we are so grateful for the start of a new year, so full of hope and the promise of positive change to occur on this planet. Thank you for weaving us together as one, that we may hold the intentions that you guide us to create a larger dynamic of love and peace and healing and rehabilitation on the planet. We invite all of our planetary helpers, our universe brothers and sisters of various dimensions, to join with us in this prayerful meditation today, that this planet may truly be embraced by its universe, our beloved home, and be welcomed back into the family. It is now time for us to make this big shift in our planetary consciousness to reflect the universe ways of life through the Father's love and through your mercy, Mother. And may your will be done now. Thank you so much. Peace be unto you, my beloved children. This is your Father, Michael, and I welcome you to a new year of change and growth in the Spirit. What you are now witnessing upon your Urantia is the changing of the power structure so long entrenched within the system of planetary consciousness. The world is outworking an insidious virus of self-delusion and selfishness that has kept your souls from truly ascending to the highest peaks of spiritual awareness, where you grow and gain in who you are as children of the Paradise Father. A mighty shift is now undertaking this planet into a new dimension of life and reality. And you are all participants in this great change. You have been prepared in many ways, some known to you and some still developing in you, to grow your souls during this time, that you may truly participate in what you are here to cultivate as part of your human life purpose. I invite you now to think about this. What is the purpose your soul has inviting you to open and perceive? Your soul is the evolving part of your spiritual potential. And while your spirit knows what it is you can achieve during your human lifetime, I invite you to make contact with your soul. Feel love for your soul. Feel gratitude for your soul. Feel a growing connection to your soul within your human mind and body. As you do this, I will help you come into that place where you desire to grow your soul and be of greater service to your mother and me during this time on the planet. Take a few deep breaths and focus on the words, my soul, and see if you can perceive something of a deeper nature within you. During our last time together, much of the focus was placed on materializing the healing circuit that I created during my human lifetime as your brother Jesus. A component of this healing circuit is designed to help humanity open to the awareness of the soul, to help you recognize that the soul is the real part of your human nature that you can actually grow through human experience one day at a time. As you evolve your soul through experience, what begins to shift in human mind is away from the self-interest or that which you call the ego into the larger dimension where humanity is growing its soul collectively, one day at a time, through daily living and the experiences that help you grow in love, peace, compassion, and other fruits of the Spirit. It is now time for the human mind to step aside from the dynamic or influence of self-interest. You are all safe in your mother and me. You are all much beloved, and there is truly no reason to fear life, to fear one another, or even to fear yourself and how you are growing. Unfortunately, there is still a heavy influence of self-interest in the system of planetary consciousness. And in today's infusion, I invite you to hold that willingness and intention to make that shift further in your own mind and heart, to move you away from your own self-interest, whether you hold it consciously or unconsciously, and to move it into the willingness to grow your souls. This is part of the mystery of becoming more of who you truly are as sons and daughters of God. And it does require a great deal of faith in yourself and in your spirit, and trusting in your mother and me to guide you on that path. But I say to you, my children, this is part of what I was here to help you accomplish. For did I not achieve that level of soul growth that led to my eventual baptism, where the Spirit within that this is my Son in whom I'm well pleased. Your spirit wishes the same for you, but it is up to you to make this conscious shift now and say, yes, I am willing to move my perception, my own self-interest, into the mighty endeavor of growing my soul. And as you hold this, I will move in you now and help you make that shift along with your Mother's Mercy Ministry to expand you and to help you loosen the tethers in mind and memory that keep you perhaps still ensconced in self-interest. We begin. If it is helpful, hold that intention. I am willing to make my soul growth the priority of my life. I am willing to make my soul growth the priority of my life. I am willing to make my soul growth the priority of my life. And we will help you, my dear ones. Trust and know in holding this intention and willingness, you are embarking upon a great adventure of life. This is a journey that so few people on Urantia have undertaken seriously. And now I invite you to make this the priority of your life, that the tethers of fear, unworthiness, or any other negative feeling you may harbor against yourself or others may be loosed, and to help you make that mighty shift into the trajectory where your spirit is guiding you. It takes courage and faith to take this great step. But in doing so, you provide many benefits not only to yourself, but to the planet's system as a whole. For as you untether yourself to the rebellion mindset, you add more light of love, more space for truth to be revealed within the overall planetary system of consciousness. And I believe you do understand this now as you witness many of the changes that have been made in the system of planetary consciousness over the years to bring you to this point of great transformation. All you have to do is be willing to make your soul growth the priority of your life and allow the Spirit to lead, and all things in your life will build upon that at the various dimensional levels of your being. So continue to do your best to really engage your heart, love of yourself to grow your soul as we continue to minister in you and support you in this mighty endeavor. The Father's Spirit within you knows your capacity and ability to grow your soul, as do your mother and I. Do not think that we are providing you with all of the spiritual dynamics you need to meet this mighty undertaking. Well, it is all within you. All we can do is encourage you to move in this direction and keep going as far as you can on your path. Yes, sometimes it will take you into places of self-realization and self-discovery of your human potential, moving you beyond your human limitations of negative thinking and feeling. But as you do this, you gain so much faith in this dynamic and natural process of soul growth. Move beyond what your material culture teaches you to rely on something so powerful, so dynamic, so beautiful that it will fill your heart with joy and peace. Remember the admonishment that what does it matter to the true believer if all things earthly crumble? I am not suggesting that this material world will entirely crumble. Rather, this is an attitude of your heart to hold that says to your spirit, I am willing to look beyond what my material eyes show me and to what the spirit within wishes to reveal. And when you do this, you are given more insight and the mighty thoughts and feelings you need. Stabilize you on your path, keep you moving forward in faith. And from there, mighty soul growth can occur. Continue to receive from your mother and me. Hold a willingness to move beyond your own self-interest. Become more willing to open to your brothers and sisters, to perceive their souls, to help them grow in their own unique way, developing their souls one day at a time. You can do this, and it is by you growing your souls that you send a light signal to their souls that can help them open and grow to the power and potential within them. As we move into the portion where Manjaransen conducts the dynamics of this intention into the planet, I invite you to focus on the words soul growth right into your heart center. Feel that energetic attachment and the affection for yourself and for your soul, that the divine synergy in you may expand and multiply, so that when you focus this out into the planetary system of consciousness, it can make a mighty impression on human mind to shift humanity's focus on self-interest into their own soul growth. So focus on this for a few moments, and then in a moment or so, I will invite Manjaransen to continue the meditation. My beloved children, thank you for your years of dedication in your spiritual development. Truly, you are some of the most fortunate humans to be living upon Urantia, because you are making a difference in this system of planetary consciousness, to be a participant in the great planetary rehabilitation underway. I leave you now in this manner, but I am always connected to you through the Spirit of Truth, and you can come to me at any time during the day and ask for my presence to uphold you. May you thrive in my love. Be stabilized in my peace. That your loving mother may continue to support the development of your human consciousness to reach new levels of Father awareness. Good day. My beloved brethren, greetings to one and all. This is Manja Ronson, and I am pleased to join you once again, following your Creator Father in what He has imparted to you to support the rehabilitation of this planet's system of consciousness to reflect the higher mind of the universe and all it has in store for the corrections that are now underway to manifest the material level. Take a moment to connect with me, to connect with the planetary system of consciousness as you envision the world before you in your mind's eye. There are fields of energy embracing the planet. Many fields, beautiful fields of light that are changing the temperament and the intellectual understanding of humanity to reflect the universe ways that will one day lead you to light and life as the real planetary culture. Ask for a vision of the fields around the planet. Notice if you can perceive any circuitry. Notice if you can perceive any love, divine affection embracing this world. We have been training you to use and wield spiritual power through your willingness, through your intentions to be of service to Michael during this massive time of correction. What a better use of your human mind than to engage in this way. Now we ask for you to hold that focus for this world to make a mighty shift from being influenced by the rebellion energies of self-interest, where Lucifer placed his interest in himself above all others, coercing human mind into making him as the object of worship and adoration. Now it is time for this large field to be dismantled. There is nothing to fear. Mighty spiritual personalities are engaged not only to disentangle human mind from this insidious influence that has created so much pain and suffering, deep sorrow, because it has prevented the soul from flourishing in the way it was originally designed to function. Dismantling of this false construct is one of the final pieces necessary for the full materialization of Michael's plans of correction, to engage with your mind and memory circuitry. This may come as a shock or a surprise to you. This is very serious, and we are very serious now, that this field be dismantled for human mind and memory to engage more with the growing trajectory of spiritual energy, to engage the soul to grow. So, my dear brethren, what is your willingness to participate in this now? Are you ready? And simply see the world before you in your mind's eye. Get a good image. Focus from your heart. Planetary shift from self-interest to soul growth. Planetary shift from self-interest to soul growth. Planetary interest. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. This is Donna. Just give me a minute to re-engage. Planetary shift from self-interest to soul growth. And we will engage in this now, my dear brethren. Hold that willingness deep in your heart for this shift to occur, for the dismantling of this false field and form to no longer have an impact on human mind and memory. See these worlds spiraling around the planet, north to south pole, counterclockwise, as we engage and bring about the changes necessary for the growth of the human soul to flourish all around the planet. If it is helpful to maintain focus, simply see the planet being held in a mighty and loving field of soul growth. Feel your love for your brothers and sisters. Hold that intention for them to grow their souls during this mighty time of planetary rehabilitation. There is so much good that can be gleaned as this shift is conducted further. More hearts and minds are liberated from the scourge of self-interest, bringing humanity back to live the gospel of Jesus, having greater faith in the Father and more willingness to love and serve humankind. And as you do this, I invite you to also send in from your heart your own intention to prioritize your soul growth as the most important activity for your life, that this can add into the dimensions that we are shifting into this soul growth dynamic. This will help your brothers and sisters perceive that there is something powerfully good and truthful manifesting on the planet now. Many individuals are looking for an outer event for this planet to make its great shift into the ways of the universe. But I say to you, my brethren, that this is the mighty inner event humanity is waiting for. When each individual becomes aware that soul growth is the purpose for human life, to develop the relationship with the indwelling spirit of the Father, to grow in one's spiritual potential. Humanity is beginning to taste the first fruits of this. It is good. It is beautiful to behold many people shaking off this false mindset, stepping into their true purpose for living. And you will see more of this in the coming days. And it will benefit humanity in ways you cannot yet entirely fathom. So as you send these energies from your heart, share with them your decision and your willingness to make your soul growth the highest priority of your life. That this can feed them and help them open to their potential. of great beauty and glory, of being children of the Paradise Father. There is one more focus to weave into the planet, and that is soul growth is the purpose of human life. Soul growth is the purpose of human life. Soul growth is the purpose for human life. Let that weave into the mind and memory circuits, going down into the core of human mind, bringing more individuals into greater self-recognition in who they are as children of the Father. Let us now engage at the Paradise level. Bring your gaze up to the Paradise Creator deities with gratitude in your hearts for what is now deeply developing in your branching consciousness. Join us as we send our thanks and love to the Creator deities in whom all things exist for what is now transpiring on tiny, beloved Uredsha. May the glory of the Paradise Father shine brightly in each soul as the circuits of human mind and memory undergo mighty correction now. Continue to send your gratitude and love to Paradise, that this divine reflection may shine mightily upon the planet and awaken the soul to its higher purpose all around the globe. Mm. Beloved brethren, take a moment to descend from paradise, but see yourself standing on the earth plane, and the soul potential is rising, 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 coming up from a deep memory circuit, connecting with all of the new circuitry on the planet to assist in the massive materialization of all of these corrections, that the soul growth of humankind can proceed apace, free from the interference of the past, and growing in a mighty trajectory of love from the Father, from your universe parents. And may the souls of our universe brothers and sisters also help you feel this deep willingness to grow your soul as the priority for your life. You may continue to expand in who you are and project more light from your soul to help your brothers and sisters who are awakening and recognizing their own inner beauty of God within. In the coming days, I encourage you to pray for this shift to occur, for soul growth to become the priority for all humanity. And the more you do this, the more we meet you and add the spiritual dynamics to support development of this as a planetary course of action. Michael's plans of correction are mightily in place now. There is no turning back. And as you grow in his love, the Mother's mercy, may the voice of the Spirit become a loud and clear resonance in your soul and lead you into mighty acts of loving service to your brothers and sisters. Our circuitry objectives are complete and will continue to integrate. As you pray for this mighty intention to unfold, know that this will assist in the integration process, because it is you who is saying, this is what we want, and we are responding accordingly. May you all grow and flourish during this time and find surprising new ways to delight yourself in who you are becoming as sons and daughters of God, creating the ways of light and life on beloved Urantia. Good day.